I started telling stories on the stage in these open mics in 2019, and I found that when I was on these open mic stages that I felt very liberated and opened up, and I actually wanted to start doing this with my own community. And so I had started a community storytelling group and having shows on a weekly basis or a monthly basis. And it was only maybe 2 years into my storytelling, a year and a half into my storytelling, that I discovered that the Moth had a community program. My name is Devan Sandiford. I'm the program manager of community engagement at the Moth. I also tell stories for the community program. In our workshop series, I tell stories on the main stage and on our open mic stages as well. The most challenging part about instructing a workshop is, especially within the community program, there are people that come in, they don't understand the importance of sharing personal stories, and so they are very guarded and have a lot of blocks up and barricades up, boundaries that they've set that I'm not going to share. And so trying to have them see the importance of storytelling is usually the first step before you can even get into them starting to share a story. In our community program, we talk a lot about brave spaces. I think there's been many discussions of safe space, and for us in our program, we actually start off many of our workshops with a poem by somebody called Beth Strano, who talks about that there are no such thing as safe spaces. This is the real world, and we all have scars and we all have wounds. From there, it really is lead by example. The instructors, the facilitators in the workshop opening up and sharing stories from their own lives or talking about a story that they had shared previously gets people to see that oh, these people are doing it, I will do it as well. That we're all gonna be in this space together, holding each other and listening with real empathy and attentiveness in a way that's you don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. You don't have to go into the details of a traumatic experience if you don't want to. You get to choose and you get to have the agency of what you're sharing.